Hello, this is Patrick White from AA Commodities and Investments with your Sunday, June 9th edition of the Market Recap. It's Sunday night here about 9 o'clock. We've got corn down 3.5 here at 412.25 on July. We've got July soybeans down 4.5 at 851.75, and we've got July Chicago wheat down 5.75 at 498.75. I'm going to go ahead and start off with a disclaimer here. Just remember that everything in this video is just my opinion, and there's no direct trade recommendations. If you would like to read the full disclaimer, please pause the video now. All right, so I'm going to start this off with 3 things to watch for this week. We've got the crop progress Monday. We've got some trade headlines in the news. We've got the WASDE on Tuesday, the June WASDE. So, just in regard to crop progress on Monday, we're going to get our first look at crop ratings for corn. Likely to show significant progress on the planting progress side. A lot of people are expecting 80 to 82% on corn. So, this last week we had some pretty favorable weather in the Midwest, and there's a lot of progress going on there. So, and in the news here, we had some trade headlines. In the news over the weekend, we had Mexico and the U.S. crisis averted there. They got their deal done for the immigration help that Mexico had to help with the U.S. So, crisis is averted there. There's not going to be any tariffs going on Mexico on Monday morning. However, though, there was another story that I read that Trump is threatening another tariffs on another $300 billion of goods from China. And I think that, just him having this win with Mexico with the tariffs is probably not going to, it's not going to stop him from continuing on with the tariffs on China. So as far as I know, there's no, meaningful trade talks in progress here. We're just waiting for the G20, and that's on June 28th here. So, and I guess another thing too, we've got a WASDE on Tuesday. That's a June WASDE report. It comes out at 11 a.m. And it's, I guess, their yield. We've got the estimates right here. Corn yield is going to come in. Corn yield here, we're expecting it to come in at 172.4 bushels an acre, and that's down significantly from the trend line yield of 176. Who knows what the USDA is going to come in. That could be pretty volatile, but I think that the reaction to the yield number in corn is going to be a way bigger deal than what the number actually is, because I don't think the USDA is going to cut it drastically at this point just because it's June and they need to know some more information. And the USDA hates shock in the market anyway. So, and then on the soy yield side of things, we've got 49 bushels an acre expected there. And that's versus the 49.5 bushel trend line here. So, going on into the 1920 ending stocks, they're expecting corn to come in at 1.91 billion bushels, and that's pretty significant. That's below 2 billion bushels. And then soybeans, they're just expecting them to tread water here at 983 million bushels. Just still the long-term demand issues there. So, I'll pop into TradeStation here real quick. So this is the corn market. As we can see, we've been rallying up. Monday is going to be the 15th day of an advantage alert. Basically, if we get a lower close here in the corn market, we're probably going to be out of an advantage alert. And you can see the indicator right down here. We're actually out of it right now, but it'll flicker on and off throughout the period tomorrow. But yeah, if we get a lower close, we're going to be out of an advantage alert on corn. We had a really good chance to make cash sales in these last 15 days. If you don't have price protection, just let me know. We can get some stuff on there. Just continuing the range. Let's go ahead and look at soybeans here as well. So soybeans, they're out of an advantage alert here. They were out by the end of the day on Friday. So, just expecting soybeans just to tail off. We still have the long-term demand issues, and that's why they're just not as strong as the corn and wheat markets. So, we're out of an advantage alert there. It didn't last very long, only 5 days. But, certainly it was the best rally, the best prices that we could have had given the time. Hopefully this thing can come back and it can rally back and we can have another advantage alert soon. But for right now, I think it's just best to, enjoy your price protection there. So going on into the markets here, I'm just going to do a technical review quick. In July corn, essentially we've rallied up to this 438 level. The 438 level has been the top of the 5-year trading range from 2014 to now. We've hit that about 3 to 4 times. We tested that 3 or 4 times there. And now we're going back down. I guess I'm expecting to fill this gap down here at 405 on July 19 corn. And, if we can hold that level, that's great. The trend should continue on higher. But that's obviously going to depend on the crop progress report and the WASDE too. We've got to have more bullish information to push this thing back up to 438 and on higher. So going on into the soybean market here. Like I said before, we lost some pretty significant ground just on Friday and overnight. We gapped down. We're really just supporting at this 848 level, and that was kind of the high over here on May 15th. So that 848, 850 level, whatever you want to call it, is supporting the soybean market for now. If we lose that, we should go back into this range. This is the range that we had earlier this May between 850, 848, 850, and 820. So we certainly don't want to lose this level, but we got good price protection in here on this last advantage alert. So in the July wheat market here, kind of the same thing as the corn market. This is July Chicago wheat. We ran up and we hit resistance up at the 520 level. And if you'll look, that corresponds with these lows that we made, all this last fall. We tested that level 4 times. We tested it once here and fell off. So I'm going to look for this to continue its range here between 520 and 490. If we do break the 490 level, we should probably go to 475 pretty quick there. So that's something to watch. We still need the weather in Russia and the Ukraine to continue to be dry and continue to have a drought for these speculators to continue to buy. So I guess that's about all I've got here for this week. If you guys need any help out there, let me know. I know it's been busy and stuff on the farm, but this could be a good opportunity to get some solid price protection on there for producers that are nervous about these next few days. So it's looking like there's going to be some volatility ahead this week with the crop progress and the WASD and trade headlines and everything. So if you need any help marketing grain, give me a call, 712-262-7606. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.